Hopefully, the thumbnail is showing and you can all see the title. I don't know if this is official, if it's rumored, if it's just talks. But if this is legit, it's absolutely ridiculous. Adam Driver as Magneto. Now, let me be perfectly clear. This is nothing about his acting ability. This is nothing against him personally. This is mainly about one major problem that I'm sure anyone who knows the origin of Magneto will immediately agree with me on. Adam Driver is way too young to play Magneto. Magneto was a Holocaust survivor. Adam Driver is my age, if not a little younger, if not a little older. He would have been born in the 80s, not the 1940s. So there is absolutely no way that Adam Driver makes any sense as Magneto. He's way too young. Hello there, Mayor Hadik. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. You couldn't have just gotten Fassbender back. I mean, age-wise, he makes a lot more sense. He already did a stellar performance as Magneto. You've already brought back the elderly duo as Charles and Magneto for Doomsday. But you have to recast the younger Charles and Magneto for the new X-Men films. This movie's going to be awful if this casting is official and is anything to go by. I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to change it to where Magneto in this version is the survivor of some other kind of atrocity that's similar to what happened in 1940s Germany? But strikes the same notes? Or are they ripping that out of his origin entirely? Because they're worried about upsetting people. Uh, Sorry if I'm ignoring you all, but this is a stream about what I consider to be a very important topic when it comes to capturing a character's authenticity. I want to make sure I get my thoughts out there. But hello to all of you. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. And I'm sorry, but I can't get that awful Kylo Ren from my mind. People complain about Sasuke for being emo and Anakin Skywalker in the prequels for sounding like a man baby who throws tantrums. Kylo Ren was far worse. I'm afraid to see what they're gonna change. I really am. And why Adam Driver? What about him screams Magneto? Is it just because of the fact that he's popular that they've chosen him? Is there some other reason to reveal for the new X-Men movie? I mean, because I assume he's either going to be a villain or in a somewhat antagonistic role, at least for the first film. Or maybe they're going to go with the more modern, gonna go to a more modern route where Magneto is actually a member of the X-Men now. I suppose it is also possible that this will be the same Magneto that Ian McKellen is playing, but due to the events of Secret Wars, he'll just have been de-aged. Which is weird, but if that's the case, okay, yeah, that explains it's just. I don't know. Like, at this stage, I wouldn't be surprised if Daisy Ridley was cast as Mystique or Jean Grey or Rogue or some, well, probably not Rogue, but someone in the X Men. I think what really bugs me about it is the fact that they just want to reuse actors now. Not all the time, but it happens too often for my liking. You already had Adam Driver in Star Wars. Now you want him as Magneto. I mean, this would have been like Hayden Christensen playing Magneto. I mean, he would have been an awful choice for Magneto, no doubt. But yeah, I just can't wrap my head around this. I'm very sorry if I'm sounding insulting. Magneto should at least be played by an actor who's in his 50s. No, I'm sorry. Probably 70. Now, maybe they'll go the route of generational trauma, wherein Magneto in these films won't have directly survived it, but um, he'll have family that did, and through them he'll experience hate. I mean, it still serves the same point somewhat, but that's not nearly as hard hitting as experiencing the horrors firsthand, and it really doesn't make it more as believable for him to become what he becomes if it's just hearing stories. Um, Plus, if he's not alone, it makes it a lot less likely for him to become so warped by things. Um, Also, don't like the idea of an American actor playing Magneto. He's not an American character. Yes, he's an American in that he was created by an American comic book company, but his origin is not American. He's not from here originally. Just like Charles Xavier is not. He's British. So I would have gone with a German actor, or maybe if that felt like it was gonna hit, you know, too close to home. Uh, any other kind of actor who could, like maybe a Belgium actor, maybe a Danish actor, even Ukraine. Ukraine. Which, for all I know, Adam Driver could be Ukrainian. I might actually be completely wrong about him being American. I know he, is a citizen here, but that doesn't mean he was born here. If I'm wrong on that, I truly apologize. If he was gonna play a Marvel villain, I would have given him the role of Doctor Doom over Magneto, or maybe something like Mephisto. Uh, I do apologize. This stream probably froze for a bit there. I was receiving a call from somebody on Facebook Messenger Once again, he has called me while doing a stream. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to see what happens with the rest of the casting, but this one has made me concerned. It really has. Like, in all honesty, I could have potentially seen Adam Driver as Gambit. I hope to God they're not bringing Channing Tatum into the X-Men movies proper. Like, if they do use Gambit at some point, please recast going with a younger actor. Because he's got to be pushing mid 40s at this point. And you don't want a 50-year-old Gambit by the time those movies come out. Um, well, the first movie's probably not going to come out for like 3 to 4 years, so. um, yeah, I think he could have worked as Gambit. I think he's got the charm for it. Would he be perfect? Nah. I mean, probably maybe not, but I think he could have carried that presence. Um, I really do hope this is all a rumor though, and that it's just yes, he's being casted in the movie, but no, he's not playing Magneto. It's someone else. Maybe they'll surprise us and say, "Oh, he's playing Cyclops," which I doubt. Thank you for the like, by the way. I'm not too sure what else I want to say on this subject. Because I don't want to go into full on rage mode on this because I don't want to disrespect Driver. You know, it is incredibly stupid to me that they would go with an actor who can't possibly look like somebody old enough to have been around in any capacity during 1940s Germany, which is you know that's a big part of Magneto's origin. Like you really you shouldn't change that. It's pretty much the main thing that makes Magneto what he is. I mean, if it wasn't for that fact, you know, then yeah, I guess he could work. Um, I haven't seen enough pictures of Magneto to know what he looks like underneath the helmet. I'm used to seeing him with like gray or like whitish hair, but I think that's mostly due to him being like much older. I don't. believe his hair is just naturally white as like a result of his mutation, not like Quicksilver, for example. Because I don't know if it's all versions, but I know in X-Men Evolution, for example, his hair was white, right? But anyway, I'll try to go deeper into this. I don't have too much more time to talk about it. I just wanted to get this out while it was fresh in my mind. Hopefully, I'll have more viewers. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.